is 43 degrees, y'all. It is freezing in Florida. I don't know what happened, but I thought we was coming into spring. Spring is supposed to be here. What is going on? Well, as you can see, we are in a safe and controlled environment. We are at the gun range, Immokalee Range and Gun Club to be exact, the happiest place on earth. And this video is for educational purposes only. All right, so listen, Taurus came out with another 2. Not a G2C or anything like that. This one is the GX2 chambered in 9mm. But Taurus, I'm on y'all. I see what y'all doing. I see what y'all doing. Now, why didn't you just give us Toro off rip? All right, so let me get this little paper off here. So they have upgraded the 2, because as you know, Taurus has G2s, G3s, G4s, and so they went back and they revamped their 2s. So it's no longer the G2C. This is the GX2. Darn it, the GX2 chambered in 9mm. All right, the pistol is clear, and that is how she looks. Now, off rip visually, she does look a little bit more eye appealing than the G2. Now, let me be completely honest with you. When it came to the G2s, I was not a fan. The G2C, the G2, whatever G2 was, I did not like it. I was not a fan. I just didn't want to have anything to do with it. But whatever, it is what it is. So now they have revamped this G2 into this GX2, as I just said, and she looks pretty darn good. Now, it should have been Toro out of the door, but as I tell y'all, and as we know, couple weeks down the line or a couple months down the line, they are going to come out with the Toro that is. Now, this is just my speculation. I'm not saying for sure. I don't know. I don't work for Taurus. Taurus don't do nothing for me. They don't. It ain't just. That should be coming soon. All right. So you just have your blacked out rear sight here and your white front dot and very nice serrations in the front of the slide. You also have your accessory rail underneath. Pretty nice wide trigger guard. Very nice. How can I say? Very nice texturing on the actual firearm. It does have a thumb safety. They also have a safety right here on the trigger, and you have one very light finger indentation on the actual pistol. Not too pronounced, but very light. But I can say I kind of do like that little Toro or that little bull they got going on right there on the actual pistol. Now, visually, the pistol is very nice. I can say it does come with 2 magazines in the box, and I'm going to be quiet right now, so we're going to suit them up and send them down range, and then we'll get back into it and talk a little bit more, because I think I'm a little bit more excited to shoot this because of the way that I felt about the initial 2s. So let's suit them up, send them down range, and we will continue this chat. I did say it came with 2 13-round magazines. These magazines are very, very tight. I was only able to get 8 in it. My husband had to put in the rest because it was so tight. All right. Woo! She looks good. I didn't show you her with the magazine. That's her with the magazine. Very pretty. Now, the finish on here is also very attractive. Yeah, Taurus, they keeping up with the times. Now, weight also, we'll get into that in a minute. But once I inserted this magazine, the weight does feel nice. So, first shot. Oh. Whoa. Taurus.
It look like it's flat.
Now I can tell you that it's a flat shoot. You know how I always say, for me, it looks like it's jumping around, but for y'all, it may look flat when I go back and watch the video. But this is nice. Don't play with them. Don't play with them. Taurus. Pistol is clear. Magazine is empty. straight out of the box. Straight out of the box. I did nothing to this pistol. Listen, that is how I like to do my reviews, straight out of the box. A lot of people purchase their firearms and the first thing they want to go is go straight to the range if they have the if they're able to. But I can tell you, straight out of the box, she ain't come to play. She did not come to play. The Taurus GX2. Let's get this reloaded. All right, so what are we dealing with here? We're dealing with a 3.38-inch barrel. Yes, stainless steel barrel, polymer pistol. This is a striker fire pistol. 19 ounces or 19 and a little bit ounces in weight unloaded. But once you put your magazine in, she does get a little thick back there. And she feels very, very nice. Now, this tapering here in the grip section, right here, how nice and tapered that is. She got a little donk back there. But it actually sits in the hand so well to where you can actually choke it just as much as you need to complete that nice, firm, tight shoot. Now, it comes with all your regulars in the box. It got the lock, it got your manual, it got that. I believe it's even a sticker in here. But yeah, this trigger, it may not be the best on the market, but the trigger is triggering. It's giving. And I'm quite satisfied. Price point is just right. And this is still tight. Okay, it looks like I might have gotten maybe 13 in here. All right, both of those are filled. Let's get back to that line. Woo! See, I like things like this. I like to feel like, oh, hey, come. All right, so the serrations in the front and the rear of the slide are very aggressive, very intense, as you can see that. So if you want to do your front press check, it's there. If you want to rack it from the back, it's there. It's giving what it needs to give. And all of the different spots that has this textured grip on here is great. The magazine release is not very pronounced, and it's not too obnoxious, but it's just right for you to engage with your thumb. They come to play. All right, watch this. Effortless. All right, so let's see if I can drop the slide. That just might be me. My thumb, I had an accident with my thumb many years ago, and my thumb is kind of weak, so we're not going to blame that, but it is tight. Some pistols I can engage with my...
Slow thumb.
Huh?
You got a slow thumb.
Yeah, I do have a slow thumb. But... Whew. Wow. Why this couldn't be Toro? Off rip. Pistol is clear. Magazine is empty. Taurus. Let me tell you. Yes. Taurus has had probably not the best reputation because, you know, people think if it's cheap, it ain't no good and all that stuff. But in the beginning, I'm sure Taurus has been out for a very, very, very long time. But in the beginning, for me, maybe about 4 years ago, I mean, everybody used to like really shit on Taurus. Like, they ain't no good. And unfortunately, sometimes you have influenced feelings about different things. So at first, when I first was introduced to the Taurus, it was a G2C, I think it was. And for me, and it wasn't because of what they were saying, it just was not a good shoot. I just was not satisfied. But then as they're evolving into this GX2, as they've been doing, the GX4 carry, the GXL, the G3X, G3XL. I mean, they've really been doing a great job. And for the price, definitely can't beat that. So listen, before I forget, the second annual meet and greet at Miami Guns. Y'all got to come out. Have a good time with us. It's April 27th, 2025 from 10 a.m. until about like 10 to 2. 10 to 2 is where we'll get started. Staccato will be there. Benelli will be there. Taurus will be there. Stoger will be there. Of course, I will be there. We're going to have giveaways. We're going to have food trucks. We're going to have gun rentals. The range will be open. And best of all, it's going to be a customer appreciation on that. So make sure you head out to Miami Guns. I'm going to drop the flyer. So make sure you get the information from that. And I hope to see you there. April 27, 2025. All right, come on, speed this up. Get these in here. I'm telling you, this magazine is, both of them are pretty. Yes, I have it up, Lula. I do, but I just like this part of it. It's just becoming one with your firearm mode. We're just gonna put these 10 in here right quick. All right. Vámonos. Here, you hold the 10. If you're just now joining, we are talking about, see, for me, it's so tight. That's the 13th round. I can't get it all the way back. And I feel like it's going to cause a problem. Open your hand. Let me drop this in there. Pull it. Thank you. GX2. And I can already tell, you know, when you're getting involved with something, that it can only get better as you shoot. So I feel like the more I build this relationship with this firearm, that it's going to be, oh, I did it. All right. It's going to be more and more delish. Huh. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. When you take pride in what it is that you're doing, you understand that you fell short somewhere and you might have not, had it all down packed. But when you go back and you analyze and you assess and you talk and you listen and you produce things like this, that's where it's at. I mean, this was very well thought out. I like it. I like it. All right, one more time with that thumb. I can't. Oh, see? Okay. This is not a malfunction. This is not anything wrong with the pistol. But what I was trying to explain to you, because the magazine is so tight and that 13th round, I have to break this magazine in first because the slide is having a hard time going forward because it just can't handle it. Pistol is clear, but I got 2 rounds, no rounds left behind. Let that drop. And ha! Pistol is clear, magazine is empty. Y'all, it's cold. I had to put on an undershirt this morning. Y'all don't know nothing about no undershirts. How many of y'all mamas used to put undershirts on y'all when it was cold and y'all had to go to school? I know mine did. My nose ring feels like it's twisted out. Yes, it is. Okay. Now, I mean, if you cannot tell already by the excitement that I've had actually shooting this pistol, I don't know where you've been at. But this is a great... Now, what I wish they would have done, probably given us something, because it has 13 rounds. Yeah, people just ain't never satisfied. Dang it, I just gave you something that you enjoyed, but now you want to bring in something else. If they would have given us a +2 magazine, given us a 13-round magazine with a +2, with a slight pinky extension, I think that would have been, what's the latest on the street? T? That would have been T? Clock it. The Taurus GX2 chambered in 9mm. What a great shoot. The aggression on here is really showed up and showed out. Just everything. I mean, she just feels so good in the hand. Great, great job. Yeah, and like I said, the price point is where it's at. It's where it's at. Good. What did y'all see? What did y'all think? How did y'all feel about this Taurus GX2? Do you have one? Let me know. Drop it in the comments. Let's talk about it. But other than that, listen, the only thing I want to remind y'all to do is make sure you head out to Miami Guns and Range on April 27th to hang out with me. Let's have some good food, some music, and a good time. So with that being said, Yoke Gang, thank you so much for joining me on this episode of What is Yoke Shooting? I'm going to have a new episode saying for y'all every video. Yeah, I love it when things work, but I love y'all for life. Peace.